both as a pet and to pet.
Also, if you come in here and don't notice this bombable wall, that would probably piss you off and you'll get lost.
Fair enough.
Into the water we go.
Just... Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think... I don't know if that's actually bombable. Holy shit, it was. Okay.
Cool.
I think between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I actually think I like this one better. I don't think the Majora's Mask water temple...
Okay, we're talking about water temples.
Yeah. Specifically for the water temple, the Majora's Mask temple I do not like as much as this one. Because this one's like just infuriating if you forget something. In that one, I genuinely have a rough time getting around.
Okay.
Which we'll eventually get to.
I mean, I know why I don't like water levels in things, and that's usually because suddenly the mechanics of moving change.
Yeah.
And when I just get used to how something moves, and then suddenly I have to relearn all of the control, drives me crazy.
That's fair.
That was my biggest problem in Kingdom Hearts, at least.
Ah, yes. The Kingdom Hearts Atlantis. Or Atlantica.
Like, I loved it. But at the same time, I hated trying to relearn how to swim.
That's fair.
That's usually... But in this, the controls seem relatively the same.
Yeah, you just kind of slow down.
Yeah.
I got scared because I thought that was a broken switch, which I would have needed a different item for. I'm just gonna first get rid of... That's not how water works.
You only have 4 arrows left.
That's fine. See?
Yeah?
See?
I see.
See, now he just went away. We're good.
Terrible.
And thankfully I don't need arrows for the boss.
Ooh. Scary.
Don't want to forget that one. That's the room we were in before.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so this is where those rocks were coming from.
Still want to know who sat there making these perfectly round boulders to just constantly be pushing out of there.
Maybe they recycle. Maybe it's only like there's 5, but they somehow get pushed back.
That would be ideal. I mean, I imagine that would be ideal.
Ha! I knew you were there.
Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon.
Hey, got some arrows.
5 whole arrows.
When in doubt and there's a dead end, probably have to go up.
Is it really a dead end then?
Fuck, I needed to do the other thing first. I mean, I literally had a 50-50 chance on which thing was next.
Okay, Michael. Let's go Sonic Racing. Time to backtrack.
If this does take too long to get around to, I will definitely get hit by a rock.
And, yep. Sounds about right.
Supersonic Racing.
That's the second time we've done this playthrough and I've got that song stuck in my head. I don't know why. It keeps happening.
I mean, I've kind of exhausted the 2 songs I really like from the initial D meme, so...
Have you exhausted them? You've used them twice.
But I mean, in a sense of an LP with references...
I think the problem is that we've even needed to use them.
It's funny because I'm bad at games.
I didn't say that. What the fuck? Put words in my mouth.
Okay, so I need the second floor. So to get the second floor... I gotta go all the way to the bottom again.
You were just at the bottom.
Yeah.
Michael.
So this may very well be a sped up. So if you're hearing this, then it didn't take too long. Or one of us is about to say something really funny that we can't miss.
Well, now I have to live up to the expectations.
It's the wrong way. I don't know why. I don't know why, because, like, the fucking torches are the indicator.
You gotta stop going over there, Michael. Like,
but I mean, it's a good thing we decided to do this first.
Yeah, I thought it would be good to get a temple out of the way this time, instead of doing one at the end of the day.
When we're, like, literally dead.
And it's not my fault that I kept accidentally choosing to do dungeons.
I mean, I did, like, make them non-specific for that reason. Just so you didn't know what was going to be a dungeon and what was going to be side stuff.
Yeah.
That way, it's still a surprise for you. And I mean, before we came in here, I asked you what you wanted to do just to make sure.
Yes, I did specify that I wanted to do a dungeon today. Before we sat down to record.
And so you asked which ones are the dungeons, and I did say it's these two.
And
you decided this one.
Yeah.
Which is fair, because this is another proof of everyone being like, oh, the game is so linear. It's like, we're kind of skipping an entire dungeon.
I mean, we have to go back and do it.
Eventually. And I... Why? I don't know what the flags are for the game, so I'm not even sure if, like, we technically need to go back to do it, or if we might be able to go do the next dungeons after. Technically speaking, remember when we were at that, desert, and I'm like, oh, we can't reach across?
Yeah.
The long shot is one of the items you can use to get across, so we can now go do that instead again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, we can just say fuck it to the Gorons for a while still. That was me.
No, just scared the shit, like my phone isn't even on vibrate, and I'm sitting on it.
Man, good thing I got an arrow. Good thing that accounted.
Christ. I mean, you still have 4. Oh. Thank God you still have 4.
Yeah, good thing that gave me 5 instead of just 1. God, good thing I still have... Listen here, you little shit. Listen here, you little shit.
Alright, Michael. Time to get that fucking fairy.
Now we're good.
Are we?
I'd rather die and use the fairy automatically.
Ooh! Jeez, that's really stressful.
But yeah, I'd rather die and use the fairy automatically.
Yeah.
So that, like, I get that extra heart.
Oh, fair enough.
There was 2 directions I could have chosen.
It's okay. I don't think that was too terrible. We'll see. We'll see.
I feel like I'll hit my head on this.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I went through a grate just a second ago. It's fine. He's like, ah, but there's water. Hopefully. Yeah, there totally was. Get away from me, you spike balls of death. I just got this heart.
Fuck. Keep going, Michael. Keep going.
Which way do I need to... I need to go this way.
Okay, you're literally... There's a circle there. You'll get back there eventually. We need the boss keys still, right?
Yeah.
Is that where we're headed next,
I
maybe?
imagine so. Because now if we look at the map, like first floor is done, basement's where we're headed. We were at the room.
Yeah, yeah. Like, to be fair, you're right. There was only 2 keys left.
Yeah, all in all, I'd say this dungeon's been a success. More so than I can ever possibly say for the last dungeon we did.
Look, we did our best. Okay.
And I could have totally set Farore's Wind over there and I'm really bad at this whole, like, Farore's Wind thing.
And now we just boogie.
And just say screw it to all these Tactites.
Can they not go under the water?
They can't go underwater.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my main concern. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Now, if you all just come over here, I got a nice little surprise for you called...
You can't ask.
There was fairies in those ones.
Ooh. Ooh.
Interesting.
They're so cute, though. I like how pink they are.
Ah!
Oh, God! Surprise, motherfucker!
I was like, oh, they're all the way down there. Oh my god, they're all up here.
That was so startling.
Hey guys.
We're back.
I'm just gonna hit you guys. Is that okay? No?
Yeah!
Now if y'all could jump down there, and then I'll just skip you. Then you guys get to live. That one didn't jump.
There we go.
Now he gets to live.
Secretly, it's for their own good.
Yeah, like they only took 1 arrow to the face. As far as things go, if I only had to take... If it was a choice between 1 arrow and 2 arrows, I'd probably just take the 1 arrow to the face.
I would prefer no arrows to the face. But like, if I really had to pick one would be preferable. But,
Exactly.
I mean, by that point, I'd probably be dead. So I'd just expect them to waste the other arrow? You know?
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, maybe I just want to be put out of my misery.
I guess if there was other people.
Yeah, just put me out of my misery, and also use that second arrow so you can't fire it at somebody else. Shoot me in the face twice. I'd rather I die.
Technically speaking, the fastest way to get out of here now would it be to restart the game. That would literally take me to the start of the dungeon.
Oh, well.
Can I even restart the game, though? Whatever. It's not that far to the beginning.
Now, we do Let's Go Sonic.
I just saw that.
Ooh!
Oh, clutch.
Clutch. Like the bag?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where that term came from.
Alright.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ah, that could be it as well. A car clutch.
I mean...
Sounds like a Homestuck character.
God, I haven't heard that word in 100 years.
Me, the person who has not seen a single thing of Homestuck. Why do you guys come back?
Because they love you.
I mean, Homestuck kind of took over the world for...
Oh, it's still out there, bud.
I mean, we did go to Montana's that one day, and a bunch of Homestuck cosplayers came in.
Oh, yeah.
That was incredible.
That's...
That was a thing that happened, and I'm like, wow.
That's unsurprising.
But also surprising because of the city we live in. Like, this is not the place where I'm like, oh yeah, we'll totally have, like, some Homestuck cosplayers.
I never expect any kind of cosplayer. I mean, I guess I do. It's not that surprising. We do have a mini convention.
We do have a mini convention here. But it was like, it was like, as far as I'm aware, not any time that there was convention going on. So it was just kind of randomly like a bunch of Homestuckers.
Part of me wants to go to that convention, like maybe to sell art, but at the other, I'm not gonna make the money back.
For how much it costs?
Yeah, not here.
No, not here for sure. I mean, down at the Clay Factory, they have that Thursday night thing, and there's the one girl there
there's the one artist
who's always doing stuff, and I really wonder how much she gets out of that.
Probably more than we think she does if she can afford to do it every single weekend or week. Or does she only do it on a monthly basis?
If it's only on a monthly basis, it just so happens to be the every time I'm there.
Okay, so probably weekly basis. Maybe she's got to deal with the vendor.
Maybe. And we're going back here because there's one more Skulltula that I missed.
No worries. You can hear it.
You can't actually. That's the sound of those conveyor belts.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
One thing people like to do is you can use the dot to line up arrows, so I could do that. And then just switch to my arrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Especially if you're bad at aiming the arrows, because like you have no visual indicator at all.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. Did they ever add a visual indicator in any of the games?
No, I mean, technically,
Twilight
Princess did on the Wii version.
Okay.
Because it had a cursor.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess is definitely a game that exists.
Did you like that one?
I
remember our good old pal Bergen used to play that one a lot.
It has its moments. It's definitely weird that they decided to go with a dark Zelda game. Skyward Sword definitely is not a good game. Twilight Princess.
I've heard.
Twilight Princess, I would argue, is pretty decent. I did that in my first try. Oh my god.
Good job.
You ready for the boss?
Yeah, but tell me more about these games.
Yeah. Twilight Princess is just weird that it's really dark, whereas Skyward Sword is just not fun to play.
I always thought that the aesthetics of Twilight Princess were interesting, like in a good way.
Some of the people look really creepy, though.
That's fine. Have you seen the Carpenters in this? That one guy that's screaming all the time? He's fucking terrifying.
So you may notice this water is really blue.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Why?
Really blue. Like, this isn't water.
Is it blood?
No, it's not blood.
Is it spit?
No.
Is it ice?
It's not ice.
What is it? Is it antifreeze?
It could be.
Oh.
It looks like it, actually.
Oh, I'm spooked. What's it gonna be? Is it jelly? It's jelly, Michael! Jelly blob!
Giant aquatic amoeba morpha. And we are getting off this platform immediately.
It's jelly ooze. Ew.
So this boss is kind of a pain for 3 heart run. Because of that, there's spikes on the wall. It can fucking jump all over the place. It grabs you and then throws you. It's not a fun boss to have low hearts on.
It's fine.
It's
You'll
a very
do good.
punishing one.
I think you'll do awesome.
Thankfully, this was the other reason why I wanted the Goron sword, because being able to do the extra damage is definitely going to be very handy.
Agreed.
And as long as I stay out of the arm distance...
As long as you actually hit it.
I think I hit it that time with the arrow, actually.
At least it's not, like, poisonous and shit.
So you know how when you finish a boss, it'll spawn the heart, and then it'll spawn a teleport point?
Yeah.
And I have a funny story on this one. When me and Curtis were playing this for, like, fun years ago, the spotted the teleport thing is in the middle of the floor there, because all the water will vanish.
Yeah.
And we weren't doing a 3-heart run. So we jumped down and actively ended up falling immediately into the teleport point and had to run back into the dungeon to get the heart piece.
Oh, no.
Which isn't a problem because, like, obviously the pathway to the boss here is not that far. But we had a lot of problems with that slope with the spikes on it.
Yeah. Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh. Yay!
The Goron, I was really hoping you'd make us get the Goron sword before coming here. And yeah, see, now it's all dying and gone. And that's the water temple.
Goodbye, amoeba. Gel amoeba.
Goodbye, Morpha. And just like how I accidentally rolled into the teleport, we're going to make sure I don't accidentally roll into the heart piece.
Fair enough.
Because that would suck. So who do you think the sage is?
I don't know. Papa?
Papa? Well, it was Saria for the Forest Temple.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously.
Yeah.
But isn't she supposed to be alive right now?
Yeah, I mean, the sages aren't necessarily dead.
Oh, okay.
But they don't really get to live anymore because now they are sages.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, actually. Aw, what a nice... Yeah. So that's kind of the shitty part, is these people all do awaken as the sages and have to guard the temples and not get to do what they were before. Which really sucks for, like, Saria.
Yeah.
Because she was just kind of living a normal life. And yeah, all the sages are going to be people we met as a child. But thankfully, in the child timeline, they're still there.
Yeah. Time shenanigans.
Time shenanigans. And Zelda does the thing where it splits off the timelines for the games here. So, like, there's sequels to the world where the adult Link happened, but then there's also sequels to where Child Link happens.
Okay.
So that's kind of how they explain the timeline, is they split it. But then they also made a third timeline where if Link were to have died in this quest, where Ganon wins.
Which game is that?
The original games. So, like, The Legend of Zelda. And Zelda 2. In those ones, Ganon had won at this point.
Okay.
Sheik!
Hello, Sheik.
We saved it.
We did it. I mean, did Ruto actually do anything? I guess she told you that there was a monster in the water temple.
Yeah. In the manga, they made it more active for Ruto. She actually kind of helps in the boss fight in the manga.
Cute. Very, you stare at me longingly, it's fine.
He has a thing for us, apparently.
It's fine.
Also, Link's like, where did he go? Also, who pierced his ears? I love that. Just dives into the water.
See you later, cowboy. Bye, bitch.
And that was the water temple, come and gone.
I like the spooky claw marks on the tree there.
Holy shit.
What?
What the fuck is that from?
Oh, okay. I was expecting a long spiel about this thing that happened here
No, I'm
200
really
years
curious
ago.
about that. I wonder if those were there when we were a kid.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to go look at sometime.
Well, for now.
Well, for now, yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna look into that.
We'll leave on that note.
Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.